Morning everybody, Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. This morning we have a special project here. We're going to be trimming this tree out because there's just too much weight up here. It's a danger. We already had one line over, or let me say one branch over on this side here, which would be the south side. They can come down on our internet connection, the one we use to upload videos to you fine people, and it came down and took our line down. So we had to chop that up and get rid of it, and then have the phone company come out and put the line back up. So we were down a day and a half, but we're going to trim this thing out today. This thing is pretty high. There's a lot of stuff out here. And so how are we going to do that? Well, first off, to get up in there, we can't really use a ladder, okay, because it's not really safe. The limbs bend and everything, and the ladder could take and slide off. So what we did is we got this. This is a scissor lift. You can climb up on this platform here. Very simple controls. It's cheap to rent and very versatile. You can get into tight places with it. We also went to Home Depot, our favorite store, not a sponsor, and we had a couple of sheets of plywood. So what we're going to use the plywood for is this whole area is dirt. So we're going to take and put the plywood down, and then we're going to take and roll a machine over there to keep it from tipping over. Okay, when you get up high, this one goes up to 19 feet. Okay, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. We should be able to take and get up in here and do everything that we need to do, and let's get at it. So before you start, you should make sure that you completely clear the area of any extraneous stuff, and that you have all your supplies ready. You must use personal protective equipment for this, and that will consist of safety glasses, hearing protection, and gloves. And your ground crew should have gloves and a hard hat. Just in case you drop a branch. Whenever you drop a branch, the area should be clear, and you're going to have a real good day. You're going to come out with a real good job. So as you can see, we've generated quite a bit of stuff that we've taken down out of there, but the tree is looking a lot better, a lot healthier. The canopy is up a lot higher, so it's back away from the house. We cleaned it out pretty well. When we take and use a scissor lift on the uneven ground, we have to put down plywood to support it. Make sure it doesn't tip over. If it tip over, that's a very bad thing. We still have one area right here that we need to take and trim out, and there's a couple of branches that will come down out of there. So, but whenever you're dealing with the branches that are around, like this wire right here, this is our internet connector right here, and this right here is the internet for the house next door. So the tree is entwined in both of them. So we're in a position right here where we can take and go in there and take the small branches off that are on top of the wires, and then we can take and just drop those down and then go ahead and add them to our stack. All right, so what are we going to do with all of this when we take and finish getting that knocked down? Stuff like this right here, we're going to use in the fireplace. The other smaller things that's like this, we have a machine here. We got this off our favorite website, Amazon. This is a little grinder that will take up to a 3-inch diameter tree limb. So most of the stuff we're getting down out of here is this diameter right here, which is about an inch, inch and a half, maybe inch and 3/4. But we can take and start it up and stick it in here, and it will come out the exhaust chute here, and then we can put it in the green barrel and put it out on the curb, and it'll go ahead and pick it up. But we'll get a lot of firewood out of this thing. We have a limb, or a couple of limbs that we took out of there that are, like this size right here. This is about 6.5 inches, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be grinding this stuff up for a week and a half. So got a little bit of firewood over there. So we really had to take and do something with this tree to take and thin it out. It was really becoming a hazard. One thing, when the one branch fell down and took down an internet connection, that was a problem. So we went out and we took a look at the tree, and we noticed something here, and let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here is a stress fracture in the tree, which means there's too much weight up in there. And so we had one in this branch right here, so we really needed to take and lighten that up. So that's exactly what we're doing. So we get this thing cleaned up and everything. This will be a happier tree, and this is an elm, by the way. But we had a couple of birds' nests up in there, so we've managed to preserve them. There's one right there. There's one right there. And there's also one right there. So nobody will be homeless today. So that's wonderful. Anyway, I hope I've given you a little bit of good information on what we do, and when we have a little bit of downtime, we can take and do some things around the shop, around the home, and get things cleaned up. So I think we'll probably finish with the scissor lift either tonight or tomorrow. So rents were about $150 a day, and then about $100 delivery. We don't have a trailer that'll take and haul something like this, but well worth it. We got an estimate to take and trim this tree out. $1,600. That is, that's just too much. So, but anyway, we didn't take down any of our lines or anything. Everything is still up. Everything's still working. So hopefully give some good information. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you will know when we do something new first. Right? Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you next time.